All right, man. Ticket TV. So yeah, y'all know we gonna stay on this thing with Cari Champion, man. I'm not finished with her. I told you, man. Anybody can get it over here, man. If you on that foolishness, man, you can get it. It don't matter who you are. So Cari Champion, man. I don't know if you guys remember, man. Some of you guys probably don't remember. Um, so this is after she leaves ESPN First Take and is on Sports Center. The alleged place that she said she always wanted to be. It was her dream job. And so, one day it was her and another anchor, I can't remember the guy's name. They were in front of this big board and they were listing their top 5 players in the league right now. I remember Cari Champion had her top 5 players as it was LeBron, I think it was Stephen Curry. Who else she had? She did have Russell Westbrook up there. She put Draymond Green up there. That's who she put. And she put Anthony Davis. Those were her top 5. So Chris Broussard, he was like, one of the guys that was in the cut. And he hold on one second, y'all. I got a message. So I told you, okay. Okay. Where we was at. All right. So Chris Broussard, he was there, and he was like, well, why you don't have Kevin Durant off your top 5? And now this was at a time when Kevin Durant was hurt. He had injuries. So she could have legitimately tried to use that as an excuse, even though I still don't use no injury as an excuse to keep that man out my top 5. But she went on to say he doesn't have as much heart. And then Chris Broussard went in like, what are you talking about? And then she says again, he doesn't have heart. Kevin Durant doesn't have a lot of heart. He just doesn't. When I heard that, I said, you know what? Get this chick off TV. I ain't going to say the word I actually said, but get her off TV. She knows nothing. And I'm going to tell you something about this, man. This always goes into the narrative of how she's been. She always sits up here and denigrates these African-American athletes. She's the black version of Stephen A. Smith. We're going to talk about that in a different video. But it's just true, man. It's true, man. Listen. This woman came on there and said with a straight face that Kevin Durant doesn't have heart. And you're supposed to be an analyst on SportsCenter? And that's the reason you give for this guy not being in the top 5, taking personal attacks along the lines of what Skip Bayless did in the past towards numerous players? See, this is the unprofessionalism I'm talking about. This is the cooning I'm talking about. She always did that. She always does that. And I'm going to tell you, I was so glad that Chris Broussard called her on her shit. And every time she comes out and says some shit like that from now on, somebody needs to be on set to call her on it. Because it's highly disrespectful, man. Highly disrespectful. You could have went a whole different route, or you could have declined to give your reason why. But no, she had to get that in, didn't she? Just had to, right? Same thing I told y'all with the Floyd Mayweather stuff. She just has to get her points in. Every time they talk about Floyd, she always has some smarky comment. But you don't hear it that way with Josh Brown, the kicker of the New York Giants, over 20 incidents of, abuse calls, with the police being involved. All types of stuff, man. 1 game suspension for this. 1 game. And that guy came out and admitted in a letter to his wife's family, and to his family, that he purposely lied on her so that he would not look bad himself. We don't hear Cari Champion speaking about that. Don't hear Cari Champion speaking about how Ronda Rousey admitted that she abused her ex-boyfriend in her own book. Don't hear Cari Champion talking about how Ronda Rousey was dating a guy who allegedly beat his wife, who was his wife while he was dating Ronda Rousey. She never talked about that. She was there at ESPN Sports Center at that time when Ronda Rousey came on the show when all this was going down. She was there at the ESPYs when Ronda Rousey made that crazy statement, and she sat there and just giggled like it was just cool without calling her on her shit. This is the same woman who didn't say a word about War Machine, since they like to talk about MMA so much on Sports Center and on ESPN First Take when she was there. They started liking to talk about that so much. No. But see, this is what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about the destruction of the black athlete, the black man, this is the epitome of black on black crime, y'all. This is why chicks like this, who got a big mouth and no substance, need to get the hell off TV, man. Ticket TV, man. I'm sick of just thinking about this chick right now. All right, man. Ticket TV, man. Appreciate you guys listening to that video. Just take a second to go subscribe and like Facebook pages. Follow me on Twitter. And, yeah, subscribe. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. All the links are below in the description box to both my YouTube channels. Y'all subscribe to both of them. And we're going to keep this good content flowing, man, because over here, y'all going to get the real. Y'all ain't getting no buck dancing. Y'all not getting no cooning. Y'all getting 100% raw. Ticket TV.